Hey, B, what's going on? I'm back. I'm back first to get into something we haven't gotten into for a minute now, a few weeks. It's body cam is messy, all right? I want us to check out this particular situation here. So make sure you're coming into the video, you're liking, commenting, and also subscribing to the channel. Let's go ahead and let's hop right on over here and see what's going on.
This is 34-year-old Anit Noel. On July 25th, 2024, Palm Beach County sheriffs responded to a local city bank to conduct a check fraud investigation. Detectives received a call from a nursing services company to report an employee that had not returned to work after an alleged theft. The investigation reveals that Mrs. Noel has cashed 7 different checks totaling over $50,000 from an elderly woman she was a caretaker for.
Like I said, I'm going to be direct. You have two options, all right? The first option is, obviously, I tell you, don't take off running because I will catch you. One of us will catch you. So I just tell you that just because. Okay. So your first option is, you come with us. I put you in handcuffs. This is per policy. I take you up to the station. The detective wants to talk to you about a case. I guess something to do with fraud. I don't know. I couldn't tell you exactly. This is you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. One second. It was like some check or something like that.
I see.
I'm not sure. So, so this first option is I take you in a police car.
I see how it is.
Let me finish.
Okay.
I take you in a police car. You talk to the detective, and you square it out with him.
Okay.
That's your first option. Second option is I'm going to be direct with you again. I put you in the police car, and I just take you to jail, and you fight the case in tomorrow or 30 days or whatever it is.
Okay, I see what it is. It was when you're trying to do the what's the name of it? The loan online.
Yeah.
The loan on.
It was my brother that had given me the number to call.
Yeah. So listen to me. Before you tell me, I'm not familiar because from me and my guys and my sergeant.
I know. I'm just trying to tell you how it is.
Yeah.
But he's telling you he don't know.
Pick up people for these detectives and stuff like that.
Okay.
So to get you quicker in the station and quicker back home, are you willing to talk to the detective?
I don't care. I don't mind because I know.
Do you want to give them your side of the story?
Yeah.
Because I know I didn't.
It can only benefit you. Okay?
Sure, because I know I didn't do nothing wrong. That's why when they come to the house, I said.
That's why we're not putting you in cuffs now.
Okay.
But we do have to escort you.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
And when you do go in one of our cars, you do have to get handcuffed.
Okay, but I have to go. Is it okay?
You're here now.
The bank surveillance video shows her with long hair and sunglasses. So detectives speak with a co-worker and the manager of the nursing services company in effort to positively identify Miss Noel.
If you can, just raise your right hand for me. You swear everything you're going to tell me is the truth?
Yes.
Okay. And just let me know if you recognize
Now,
it.
why y'all sat up there and blurred out the officers' faces so can't nobody see them, but y'all not gonna blur out this woman's face? So what if she was in danger? Girl, ain't that some shit? Or did y'all get the body cam footage like that? Again, why y'all blurring out the officers?
Person at all. Just a couple different angles of the person.
No. The best people who could definitely know if she had tattoo was the other people who worked with her there. But I haven't seen her in years, so I can't say. That's a hard picture for me to say. And with the glasses on, it's hard for me to say that's her.
Okay. Raise your right hand. You swear everything you're going to tell me is the truth? Okay. So these are some photographs from a Citibank ATM machine. This is dated 5/9 of 2023.
Yeah,
Do you recognize who that person is?
I do, yeah.
You do? Who is that person in the photos?
I think her name is Enid or something. I'm not sure of her name exactly, but
Okay.
she was she worked there. She worked at
Worked for Miss.
yes, it was her. Yeah.
Is it Enid Noel?
I don't know her last name, but I know her in person. It's something of Amy or something. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some other photos.
Yeah.
That would be a need for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, looks like her.
How do you know her?
From
working?
work, from
Were you guys colleagues? Like work together, same company?
Yeah, but I didn't have any like friendly conversation with her, like
Not friends, but just you guys work together through work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How many times do you think you've spoken with her or seen her in person?
Well, pass by, but not like really speak like in depth. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When you mean like pass by, what do you mean, like seeing her at Wagner's house?
Yeah,
or?
Wagner's house.
Okay.
Wagner's house.
So would it be there working, and then when she finished, would you come to
Yeah,
work?
it's like
Okay.
switch.
Okay,
yeah,
so
shift, yeah.
this is another bigger close-up photo.
Yes, that's her.
That's her.
Seems like her, yeah.
Okay.
Mrs. Noel claims the woman she was nursing for agreed to help pay her bills and gave her free rein to write and sign her checks.
So was it full nursing services?
Yes.
Okay. And what did you do for them?
I was a caregiver.
Caregiver?
Yes.
Okay. And did Miss Wagner ever pay you for anything?
No. She never paid me like cash. No, she never paid me cash.
Okay.
It was one time that I was on the phone with my friend. She overheard me talking to my friend, and I was a little bit behind for my rent and stuff for my bill. So I was asking my friend if they can let me borrow money until I get paid for the following weeks I was supposed to get paid. And when I was over, like the call was done, and she's like, I can't help you pay your bill. I said, first, before I do that, I have to call the office and let them know that you offer me help before I take anything from you. She said, you don't have to, it's my money, I do whatever I want to do. I said, I understand it's your money, but there's a policy. They told me when I was getting the application done, you cannot get anything from them. She said, you don't have to, it's my money. Like I said, it's my money, I do whatever I want to do with it. You don't have to confirm the office, you can go ahead and get it. I said, as long I'm not going to be in problem, okay. She said, no, you're not going to be in problem. I'm the one that offer it to you. You're not the one that asked me. I said, okay, no problem, sis. I needed to, you know, how it is if you don't pay the bill, so they're going to kick you out. I said, well, as long as I'm not going to be in problem, okay.
Okay, so did she end up giving you money?
No, she didn't give me money. She had given me a check.
Okay. For how much?
It was 9,000 something.
For rent?
It's a lot of money.
Yes.
Yes. Girl, for rent, I thought you just needed a little help on your rent. And you done took 9 stacks from the lady?
Bills were you behind that you owed that much money?
What kind of BAPS is this?
It was my rent and my electricity plus my phone bill. Like I have T-Mobile plus my phone bill that I was a little bit
So then now
behind.
everything racked up.
And when I said, when she gave it to me, I said, are you sure? Are you really sure? Because you know those clients, they give you something and they turn around and say they never give it to you. Before I take it, I said, are you sure? With all your heart, you going to him? And she said, yes, I'm the one that offer you, not you.
All right, so
okay.
she wrote you a check for over $9,000.
Yes.
Okay. That was the only check she ever wrote you? Okay. And did she write it out to you?
Yes.
Okay. Did when you worked with Miss, did she ever write checks to pay bills or anything? Do you ever help her with any of that?
No. She has someone that came to the house to help. She have like a friend.
Is that okay from across the street?
Yes.
And she would come over and help her with bills and stuff?
Like when she wanted to pay the company, she the one that come over to do all that with her.
Help her with the bills and pay the company?
I never help her with no bills.
Okay, never help her write checks or
So
anything?
the lady across the street do all that.
Okay. Alright. So, I want to show you some things. So, take a look at this photo here. Alright. That's you at Citibank. I think it's dated 5/9 of 2023. It's about 3:07 in the afternoon in the video. All right. That check there, that's in your hand, was for about $9,000. Is that the check that you're saying that she gave you?
Yes. Those are the checks, yes.
All right, because that check, I know these are some photos from video surveillance, but when you watch the video, you know, you can see clear as day. You can see, you know, your name and $9,000 on there. So that's the check that you're saying that she paid you to help you pay some bills. Okay.
And it was returned.
What was returned?
The bank had returned it.
The bank returned it.
Yeah.
Why did they return it?
I don't know.
So what happened after that when?
I didn't have the chance to use it because the bank just returned it. It was returned after I deposited. It was returned.
Interesting. Now, did you write that check or did she?
She did.
Okay.
I never write the check myself.
Okay, because I spoke with her and I spoke with the neighbor and I spoke with another helper, and that's not her handwriting.
Ooh, girl.
This check is not her handwriting. She doesn't sign her name in print. She signs it in cursive. So
This is my handwriting right here.
that's your handwriting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that handwriting looks the exact same as the rest of it, because this isn't Miss Wagner's handwriting. So why is this check filled out in your handwriting?
No, this is my handwriting right here, signed it.
Yeah, you're signing the back, but I'm saying that handwriting is the same handwriting on the front of the check, where it says payable to you, the date, you know, her name is printed, but she don't print her name. She signs her name in cursive.
Girl, stop sitting up there acting like you slow. You know what's going on. Okay, I feel like at one point she wanted to bust out laughing in his face, the way her face was looking, because she knew she done sat up there and done scammed and schemed up off the top on that lady account.
So, you know, the neighbor and the other helper says that, you know, they help write, you know, they help her with banking and stuff like that. Like, this is not Wagner's handwriting. So why is this whole check filled out in your handwriting and not Miss Wagner's?
You
To
don't
be
know.
honest, that's my handwriting. She's the one that always helped me.
Okay, because she don't write like that.
I don't know.
I need you to be honest with me.
I'll be
Obviously, you're here for a reason. I mean,
Yeah.
that's not Wagner's handwriting. So why'd you fill this check out?
She asked.
She asked you to fill it out?
Yeah. Because when she was asking for help, you know. So like I said, I asked her, "Are you sure? We all your heart, we all you that you wanted to help me." She said, "Like I said, I don't want that said I wanted to help you. You didn't ask me for help." And I
Girl.
said, "As long as you know I'm not gonna be in problem, okay." 'Cause
Yeah,
I said
you're
I
saying
was
she
going-
wanted you to help.
She wanted
Yeah.
to help me, and I said, "You the one that said do not call the office, because I was going to call the office."
I get
and
that,
tell
but
them,
why is this written out all in your handwriting and not hers?
She told me,
She told you to write it out?
yes.
So why didn't you tell me that up front when I asked you about all that?
No, but this is my hand. This is how I sign. But she
'Cause she
asked me
full of
to do the check.
Okay, but when I first asked about that, why did you tell me that was her and not you?
Right.
And now you're telling me that you wrote it. Why didn't you just tell me that up front and be honest?
I'll be honest with you.
Now you
Now
are.
you want to, yeah.
Oh, me,
But you
I'll be
weren't.
honest.
You weren't at first, because you kept telling me she wrote this.
Yeah.
You know, and now you can see that it's all your handwriting. You know, now you're telling me that she told you to write this out for her. So why didn't you just tell me that in the beginning instead of saying that she wrote it and you only signed it? I don't think you're being honest with me.
Trust me, I am. I'll be honest.
Okay.
I'll
Well,
be honest with you, cause
I don't think you're being honest with me. So, This is check 266. It's all in the same handwriting again. The front of the check and the signature. That one's for $5,000. It's dated March 26, 23. So why did you get another $5,000 from her?
She always wanted her help, not me. I never asked her for help.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you told me she's only written you one check
Right.
for the 9,000. And there's two checks.
Do she say she didn't help, or
Well,
I don't know what is it?
I want you to explain why there's two checks. You
Because
told me there was
she
only
was
one.
helping. She was helping me.
Okay, but
Like
you,
I said, she
but
was
you told
helping.
me she's only written you one check. to
Then
help you
I
out.
asked her.
And now you got two checks.
I asked her, then when I need help, I went
So
go back to her.
you've
and ask
asked her for
help.
more checks.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's another one. Check
Ooh,
267.
child, girl, you just
Same
ran through that
handwriting.
lady checks.
This one's dated March 26, 23. It's the same day. So she gave you a check for $5,000, and then on the same day she wrote you another check for $3,800. It's a lot of money.
In a few days.
And then
Oh, girl,
on
he got
April
more
17th
checks.
of 23 is check 269 for $8,800, all in the same handwriting.
Yep.
Check 270, dated 4/21, same thing, same handwriting, $5,800, all in the same handwriting. And then you have check 271, dated 4/24/23, $9,000, same handwriting, same signature. And then check 272, dated 4/30/23 for $9,500. So all these checks are all in the same handwriting, all within what, just 2 months? It's a lot of money in 2 months.
So they all, like, couple of them are returned.
It's almost over $50,000 in 2 months.
Some of them was returned. I have not the chance
But
to
where-
use. They
where-
all like returned
Where did you need $50,000 for in 2 months?
to pay my bill to help.
What bill?
What bills?
My rent, my
For 50
$50,000?
racks?
some of, like I said to you, some of them are returned. I didn't really have a chance to use
I get
all
that some of them are returned, but that's a lot of money to be asking her for help, if that's the truth.
She kept trying that lady account though. Some of them were returned, but you kept trying her account. So my question is also, well, I guess she took the checks they're trying to deposit or whatever into her account, and it ended up being returned. That lady probably didn't have no money in her account, but maybe that's why she kept trying to cash those checks or whatever. But it's just the intent. It's the intent, ma'am. You're getting locked up.
Well, Miss Wagner said that she never authorized any of these checks, never wrote any of these checks, and all these checks are missing out of her checkbook.
Trust me, I never go to her thing. Like I said.
Why would he trust you when you sat up here and gave him different stories, girl?
And everything to the other sheriff that had came to my house. I said the same thing.
What sheriff was that?
Like, they had came to my house last year, I believe. Yeah, they
That
had.
must be for something different.
No,
it was never for
the
this.
same. Yes, it was the same thing.
So they couldn't
There's
catch you the
nothing
last
never
time.
documented in any of the reports.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
I'm the only one that ever reached out to you,
Yeah.
and that's today.
There's someone I forgot. It was a black guy. I forgot his name because they had came.
But I don't see anywhere in this report where anyone's ever reached out to you.
I know. I don't know why, but they had came to me and I sent it. I showed it to
it
them.
must be for something different because it would be
It's,
documented in here.
It's from the exact same thing.
There's only a couple reports that were done with Ms. Wagner, and then I took over from there.
Okay.
Nothing mentions ever meeting with you or speaking with you.
I don't know why, but
Yeah.
yeah.
It don't matter.
But trust me, I be honest.
Well, you
Before
weren't
I
at
heard,
first.
Before I even get the help, and I asked her, "You sure? You really wanna do that?" And she said she has dementia, so I said, before you do anything, let me call the office. He said, you don't have to. I'm the one that said I wanted to help you, so it's me. You didn't ask, so why would you want to call? I said, I don't want to get in trouble. She's like, no, how you gonna get in trouble? Who gonna talk? I said, I don't know. You never know what's gonna happen. And she said, no, nothing gonna happen. So I said, okay. So we just go for there.
So what is this withdrawal here? Miss Wagner said that you went with her that day you drove her to the bank to do that cash withdrawal.
She did that herself, not me.
Yeah, but I think she said you drove her
Yeah,
there.
she asked me to drove her to the bank, yes.
Okay.
That was her, not me.
Yeah. So
That day we went to the drive-thru.
you remember that day? When you went to the drive-thru,
Yeah.
what was she taking $8,800
I have
out
no
for?
idea. Even the bank asked her, why you taking so much? She said, I just want it. No, I didn't do that one. It was her.
So she said she took that money out, and she went back in that envelope to get cash or whatever, and there was only like $120 in there, and the rest was missing.
Everything was in her purse. She had that purse the whole day when I was there. She was in the living room the whole day. Because that's where she sit and watch TV, eat and drink her coffee. In the living room. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
where
I've
she
been
was.
in there.
Yeah. That's where she been the whole day. So
Where do you bank at?
for now, Wells Fargo,
Wells Fargo now?
yes.
You were banking at Citibank for a little bit?
City?
Citibank, yeah.
Not for long. No.
Yeah, I know, because
Yeah.
I mean, you opened up an account. Looks like this check was in there, and then you closed it real quick.
No, they close it.
Why did they close it?
They put a hold on it, so I don't know.
Enid continues to suggest that the woman's medical condition could be the reason she does not remember the checks.
She was well aware of everything she was saying to me, and even the nurses that were there were saying that she's fine. Ooh. She was good. You know, everything she was saying to me, it wasn't like she was lying about anything.
Okay.
So I just don't know. I know you're telling me these were gifts to help you, but she is swearing that she never
If I went
authorized
back to
any
her,
of this.
like, because I used to have dreads. I used to have dreads. That's the only way she will remember me. By my hair, because I used to have burgundy on my hair. That's
Yeah, I
the
see
only
it in
way.
the video.
Yes, that's the only way she will remember. If I go now, she's not gonna remember me.
What are you going there for?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I'm not going. I'm just saying, if we go now, she's not gonna remember me. She will only remember me because of my hair. Because when I used to have dreads, when I walked in, that's how she remember me.
So would she remember you, or would she remember signing them damn checks that she supposedly gave to you?
I know you. You've been here before. I said, yes, I was literally here yesterday. She said, did you sleep here? I said, no, I went home and come back the next day. She will be asking you a question like a time and time. Even you give her the answer already. Like, you know, so that's how it is.
Okay.
Enid Noel was charged with felony grand theft, felony uttering a forged instrument, and felony fraudulent use of personal ID.
What she was charged
Even
with
you
again?
give her the answer already. Like, you know, so that's how it is.
Okay.
Enid Noel was charged with felony grand theft, felony uttering a forged instrument, and felony fraudulent use of personal ID.
I guess because all the damn checks was sent up there being returned. But that's what Miss Ma'am got going on, child. Y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below. I'm Jami, that's me. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Telling my priest to the choir, stand with my feet to the fire, give all the glory to God. Stand in the midst of these haters, I'm silent, nobody can stop me. Just gotta check in my notification, them numbers hit like it's a praxis. Cashed out at the ATM, and the ATL, they done made a gym. I've been kicking doors like the ATF, got them trying to clone me like agents. Game time, I invaded gym, high elevated, I can face the rim, putting shots up. I got laser focus, about to take it over, I'm Invader Zim. On a trip to Florida like it's A&M. Who that nigga, man, they say I'm him. Spit the truth, never wasting film, I can feel it pull